What's up, brand builders? Stephen Hurahan here at BrandMasterAcademy.com, and in this video you're going to learn what a unique selling proposition or USP is, so you can understand the role it plays in brand strategy and why your audience relies on it to make a decision. Now, if you're new to the channel and you want to build brands that go beyond the visuals using strategy, psychology, and creative thinking, then you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you want to fast track your results, make sure you grab the Pro Brand Strategy Blueprint. It's a free download. The link is in the description. Now, the USP or the unique selling proposition is one of those traditional marketing terms that we've seen around for a long time now at this stage. And it's one of those terms that tends to cross over with so many different others, and it can be confusing as to what it is. It tends to cross over with your differentiation strategy, with your value proposition, with your positioning statement and your elevator pitch. But all of these are simply variations of each other that all work to do the same job, which is to tell your audience exactly why they should choose your brand over your competitors. So what is the unique selling proposition or the USP? Well, let's start off with a definition. The USP refers to the unique benefit exhibited by a company, service, product, or brand that enables it to stand out from its competitors. In other words, your USP is the reason that you give your audience to choose your brand over your competitors. It's that benefit, it's that real value that they see in your brand and your offering as to why they would choose your brand or choose your product or service over the products or services of your competitors. So why does a brand need a USP? Well, this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see brands making. I see so many brands out there just skipping over the #1 rule of branding, and that is to define your position in the market. That is 101 of branding. That is 101 of brand strategy. The reason that we brand our businesses is to give our audiences meaning and a reason to choose our brand over our competitors. And I know that a lot of businesses and a lot of business leaders kind of shy away from this or push back from this idea because they believe that defining a niche or defining a certain position in the market will be turning their back on all of this other potential business. But the reality of the situation is that until you put a flag in the ground to definitively tell your audience exactly what you stand for and exactly what you represent and exactly what value they're going to get from your brand over your competitor's brand, then they're not going to know why they should turn towards your brand, and they're not going to see you in the first place. So those brands and those business leaders that believe that niching or defining a position in the market is turning their back or making them invisible to all these other people, the reality is they're already invisible until they put that flag in the ground. Now, look, I get it. The idea of a USP or unique selling proposition can be quite daunting. And there is this idea that you need to be absolutely remarkable, or you need to be category changing or disruptive or game changing. And all of these ideas play into the fears of the business leaders and the brand leaders that they cannot define a position that's unique enough. But you don't have to be category changing. You don't have to be disruptive. You don't have to be absolutely remarkable to be more relevant to who your audience is. And that is what defining a USP is all about. Yes, a unique selling proposition must be unique, but there are more than one ways than being remarkable or being disruptive to be unique to a certain type of audience. Simply looking at your competitors and playing devil's advocate as to why your audience might not like that particular brand where your competitors might be falling short is enough to provide you with gaps and opportunities in the marketplace that you can turn into your own unique selling proposition. Now, before you go defining your USP, it is critical to understand the implications of putting this flag in the ground. When you put your flag in the ground and you tell your audience that you represent something, that you will deliver something, then you are sealing a bond with that audience, and you must be able to deliver on that bond. If you break that trust, chances are you're never going to get the opportunity to earn it back again. So whatever flag you put in the ground, make sure that you're going to be able to do it consistently and consistently well. Now, look, the key to your unique selling proposition is the unique part. It has to be unique. There's no point in going into a marketplace and making up the numbers, because at the end of the day, you'll only contribute to market noise if you do that. And your audience is looking for a reason that they don't already have in the marketplace. So be that unique reason, be that alternative to what's already out there. And if you do that well, that will be the reason that you'll give your audience to turn towards your brand. And when they do that, and when you do get the opportunity to bring them into your world and convert them into a customer, then you just need the systems in place to make sure you nurture that relationship and you keep them coming back to build that brand loyalty. If you do that, then you get to focus on brand growth. But I'd love to hand it back over to you. I'd love to hear your experiences when it comes to the USP or the unique selling proposition. Are you the same as me? Are you one of these people that got confused about what the USP was versus your differentiation strategy versus your positioning statement? Or are you having trouble putting together a unique selling proposition or defining a position in the market? I'd love to hear from you in the box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well. It'll let you know when I've got new videos coming out. If you want actionable brand strategy tips and techniques, head on over to BrandMasterAcademy.com. Get yourself signed up for that list. It is free and I keep some exclusive content for that list as well. So get yourself involved. But as I said, I'd love to hand it back over to you. I'd love to hear your experiences or your challenges. I'll do my best to answer all of those. Until next time, brand like a master, and I'll see you in the next video.